Don't forget, I experienced everything. I've done that. And you've got to put yourself to certain, you know, certain limits. But like, I always use the same thing, yeah? As long as I'm not hurting anyone.
No, that's right.
Yeah? And taking something what's not mine off of someone in the same room. I'm alright. Look, my earth dad would say to me, he's like, listen, I know what you're doing. I know you're robbing. But the moment I find out you shit on your own doorstep, he went, it's all over with me and you.
Yeah.
So I was going, so I goes out of town. Well, we don't know no one. I'll get the price. No, but I told him that. I actually told him. I went one day, I went, listen, before you start going off the bed, yeah, I robbed Rotten. But out of town, it's not in Portsmouth. He'll go, how are you getting out of town? I go, well, I'll fever cold, bump the train. Bus pass. Bus pass. No, but I'll just tell you.
Modern than that.
Exactly the same as how I talk to you all now.
Yeah.
If you ask me something, you'll get the truth. I'm not going to to my mum and dad. Like, she'll go, did you hit that boy on the corner of the road yesterday? I go, yeah, I smacked him twice. She'll go, oh my God, I wanted you to say, no, you didn't. I go, well, I did, because if I didn't hit him, he would have hit me, mum.
Yeah.
I would have been on...
Yeah.
I go to my mum, I would have had all blood over me, all bruises and that.
Yeah, she won't want
and
that.
you could see her face going, oh my God, did you hit him? So you did hit him? I go, yeah, twice. I go, what are you going on about then? And then my dad would go, keep your ass to yourself. And the next day he'd go, did you chin him? I go, hang on a minute, you told me to keep my ass to myself. What? You know? And then I'll go back next day, knock the door and go, what? And he'll go, what did you do that for? Because my dad said that I didn't chin you yesterday. I've got to chin you. No, but that's, you know, where I'm coming from. That's how
totally.
it was. You know? It's not... It's not criminal. It's the moment of survival within that, like, you know, surrounding
Paradigm.
That time. Yeah, paradigm. Yeah, that time. That's all it is.
Somebody I knew, a bricklayer, he when he was younger, they used to go to a lot of dances at Essex University.
Yeah?
They used to go there. They used to have a lot of parties and things. And he said, he told us, he said, I used to go along because I used to like a scrap. He said, you could always get a scrap wherever you went, you know. Anyway, he said, he was talking to my brother as well, he said, he said, we went and had few drinks and everything, he said, then we went to the university, and he said, and I got in a bit of a quarrel with the guy, and he said, and I punched him, he went down, but he grabbed hold of me up my leg, and he said, and he bit me in the right on the calf.
Bit me.
He bit him just there, Christian, just on there. But he wouldn't let go. And he said, and I was pummeling him, because he said, it really, really hurt. He said, I was banging, he still wouldn't let go. and he said, do you know what he did to me, John? So John said, no. He went, look, he lifted his up and you could see the teeth marks.
Really?
Wow.
They'd been there for about probably 20 years.
Really?
You could see it where he bit him. He
I'll
said,
tell you, if my mum or dad see teeth marks in me, they would have gone spare, mate. Honestly, my mum would. See, my mum could be really, like, anything to do with us kids, like, she would have gone nuts. Yeah? Like, my man would only get involved if another man got involved, like a dad or someone hurt me or my mum. You run for it. Yeah? Because if my man was after you, run. I don't care who you are, run. Yeah? Like, listen, I flew up the hallway 4 times and I walked. Yeah? And most of the time, he never used to catch me. I used to make him think that he did. And I'd go, whoa! You fucker! And he'd be like, you're upstairs, like that, we're giving it the beat. And I thought he didn't even catch me, I just acted. But if I didn't act like he caught me, he'd do it again.
Yeah,
You know?
carry on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But he'd only do it when my mum wasn't there.
Yeah.
If my mum was there, he wouldn't even swear at me or nothing. She'd go, you put your hands on my boy, I'll kill you in your sleep. Sleep with one eye open.
Kill you in your sleep.
She'd go to him, sleep with one eye open. That's what she used to say to him, sleep with one eye open. You put your hands on my kids again.
Fair play.
She'd go, I only
Fair
flicked
play.
you around the head. She went, flick
Don't
him around the
matter.
head.
Too
She went,
right.
watch what I'll do in your sleep. And he'd go, oh,
Good girl.
shit, I'm fucking knackered, I need to go to sleep, can't go to sleep, I mean. Look at that, putting the matchsticks on.
Just in case.
Yeah. But he knew, she wasn't messing around. My mum was lovely, listen, she's like the agony aunt of the community, my mum, right? But like, when it come to children, not just her own kids, but other children, my mother was like, you know, she was well on it.
Protect.
Yeah, like, see some of my mates what got kicked out, my mum would put them up.
Yeah.
I had two of my best mates moving with us for about 6-7 months. Like one after another, Lee Porter and my mate Dean, because they weren't getting on with their mum and dad. Like, she would say to the parents though, she'd go, listen, they're welcome to stay here and I'll feed and I'll do everything you do, but as long as it's alright.
That's
Like, and them sort of days, like, our parents used to sort stuff out and that.
Not like now, is it?
No, it's not like that now. No,
It's through
nowhere
social
near.
services now.
Yeah, if you can't look after him, we'll get social services too. But back in the day, if you can't look after him, like one of your mates' parents will.
take someone in.
My mother said to my nephew, he was 14, 15, and he was staying at us, and he did my mum a little bit of back chat. And she used to say, because he was tall, she said, you tall a thing, you're going to get it, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. And he goes, and he laughed at it, he said, ha 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 ha, no, you're not going to get me. She said, you're not going to get me because you'll have to run after me because I can run faster than you.
Yeah.
And she said, no, you got it all wrong, she said. She said, I don't have to run after you at all. And he went, well, no, because sooner or later you'll be hungry and you'll come home. And when you come home, you'll get it.
See, my old man, when he was younger, my old man, he was like that. He was like this, he had hands like shovels. And see, I was like this close, he'd go, you listen to me, Chavy? I go, yeah, no, sweet, no worries. And I go, yeah, no, everything's all right, don't worry, and all that. Like, okay, I'm gonna, yeah, don't worry, you mug. And I'll run through yeah, because I really wasn't going to chase me. But right out like this, I'll be going, yeah, wait, Dad, no. Like, what did you just say, what? Okay, nothing. I'm talking to you. Like, you know, you get me on the spot, and I go, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What you gonna? What? You getting ready to clout me? Are you? I can see the left hand. Don't worry about that. He goes, no, I ain't gonna clout.
Yeah.
What? So you can squinny to your mother? You know what I mean? And then I'll get my distance. I'll go, yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, you fucking mum. And I'm going to tell mum
gain on him.
I'm telling her everything. And he'd be like that, going, like eating like spoonfuls to like, 1p and that.
Thinking of that. Oh, I'm fucked now.
Yeah, hold up now, he's going to blast me up. Because I don't forget, I'm my mum's first child.
Yeah.
I'm her first baby. Listen, I was the first one to leave home, and I was the first one back. She treats me exactly as like I'm first child. She treats me more baby-like than my other brother and sisters, and I'm the oldest. Just be like, I'll be stood there, I'll go, wait, my wife should go. I'll be like, get off, I've got fucking mates over it. All starting to wait for me and that. Look, waiting like that, looking just behind me here. I'm like, fuck off, I've got 6 mates over there.
Trying to be all hard and
all
that.
trying to be tough and that. You know what I mean? And my mates are going,
Yeah, look, old Sibley, look at him.
fuck. But because, what it is, there's the threshold of our house. When I'm in the house, I play ball. I'm mummy's boy. I'm everything. So I pass that threshold into that world.
He's a bumper clock.
Nightmare. Honestly, I was a nightmare. I'll be honest with you, I was a nightmare. Like I am now to parents. To everyone what ain't seen nothing.
Like I said the other day, what I said in one of the synopses, the last one I think I've done, was that to even be in a position to rebel and not conform, you've got to have had, because of the way the whole system's set up, it's designed to make you conform. So to be rebellious at a young age, you're going to be a truant, you're going to be a problematic child, you're going to have all these new things. Oh yeah, he's autistic. Oh yeah, he's got ADHD. Oh, he's got Asperger's.
They tried all that with me.
Whatever it is, they want to dumb you down and try, but you can't rebel without being a little bit lively, can you? You know what I mean? You can't.
Look, how I used to pick some adults up on certain things sometimes, right down to a doctor, or when my mum did take me to because they thought I was like, no. All it was, I was hyperactive and naughty.
Yeah.
And my nan even said my nan went to my mum, don't keep taking him to the doctors for that bullshit. He's naughty and he's hyperactive, Deb. So what's that telling you? What, he's got an illness?
He's bored.
He's bored.
He's bored shitless.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's bored. He's hyper and he gets naughty. And he don't want to listen to no one because obviously they didn't say this, but subconsciously my nan's head, she's probably going, because he don't want to listen to all your bullshit.
All that crap.
Why can't you just be like me at breakfast times and tea times? Yeah, no worries, love. That's all right. Oh, that's what you think. You know. Yeah, don't that say dog, Nan? Yeah, of course it but it says God as well. All that sort of stuff. Continuing. This wasn't just that day.
No.
This was continuous.
Ongoing.
Yeah, well, ongoing.
That was meant to be.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And my aunties used to fight over who had me.
Oh, right.
How about that? My aunties, my mum's sisters, they used to fight over who had me. Who wanted me there with them. Because my mum's sister, Julie, lived next door, my nan. So Julie wanted me there, Julie and Derek, and then my nan go, no, not tonight, he's in here tonight,
Pulling you in that.
Like that. And she'd go, where do you want to go? I go, I'll go Julie's tonight, Nan. She'd go, alright.
Alright.
Yeah, no, all like nice and that, but not.
Pissed off. But looking happy.
Yeah, I'm only next door, 3 seconds next door. My auntie even had their garden gate. It was a wall, but my auntie had a gate put so he can walk garden the garden. You know what I mean? And she'd be ringing like, "Is you alright? He's fast asleep, Mum. He's fast asleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning."
But is he alright?
He's 7 years old. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I was out nightclubbing, pulling on the pool and that.
Oh, 7 and that.
Just whack some geezer out at 9-year-old. Alright. God, right. No, but like, it's like, you know, the journey has been wild. Like you, Lisa, and you.
The funny thing was that my mother had what they call a copper, and she used to boil her washing with that. So it was an electric thing. It was a bit like that and a bit that high. And she had a piece of wood that she used to push the washing down with.
I've seen them.
And it was white. It was white because she used it for years. And anyway, one day, me and my brother were there, and I must have said something. I don't remember what it was. But she said she got the copper stick and she went, "You're going to get this now," and like that. And she went to hit me. My older brother said, "No, you're not hitting me with that." Took it away, and our house was here, and the apple orchard went all the way around like that, all the houses. There's about sort of 5 acres of apples, and he chucked it over there. And do you know, we looked up every aisle and we never found it. And we looked for about 2 hours to find it.
You never all wear white.
Couldn't find it.
Imagine if me and Leon started fighting over like where. No, I want the closest mine. And now the whole
The closest mine.
Yeah, the closest to his voice.
But that's mad, isn't it? When you think back to then, though, Jeff, what you just said. This is when, like, you didn't have loads of neighbours.
No.
Right down to in the cities.
Sparse.
This is just when cities was building into the circuit board.
Towns into cities into the circuit board matrix.
Like, I would say it was a village into a town into a city.
Yeah.
So the villages basically they got stop the villages and they corrupted them.
Dampen the node.
Dampen the nodes, and they build out from that village, and then that village becomes a town, and they build out more, and it becomes a city.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah?
mind.
And then all of a sudden you've got little towns and villages on the outskirts.
Yeah, all little satellite villages and towns and
Yeah,
that, with the
got
main node covered with a
Yeah.
cathedral or a
And, people,
church.
and places like Hull Beach,
Yeah.
where I learnt a lot. Yeah, Hull
Yeah,
Beach,
it was lovely.
Upton, and all these places. You got it's like communities. Even the shop is sort of like the shops. Like no one owns the shop. They takes turn eaches, volunteer work
Yeah.
to run the community shop where Common is. Even the pub, the White Horse, no one owns it. It's the community pub. The community owns it. They all contribute.
Yeah.
It's part of their planning thing when they move into the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the maintenance things.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what it's all like.
Yeah.
How it should be everywhere, really. You know.
Well, that little chapel where I live, they had 3 shops. They had 3 shops, 2 post offices, because they had one in Waitescote and one in Chapel, and a
How many public houses in between?
There was 1, 2. There was the Swan, where the calf was on the corner. That was
Lovely, Lucy. Thank you, mate. Really. I'm stuffed. No, I'm stuffed. That was great. Thank
Do you
you.
want anything
No.
to drink?
They had a tavern everywhere.
Bless you. Thank you. Yeah. No, I'm all good. Thank you so much. Lovely. Really nice meal.
It's a lot different now because most of it's gone. You know,
Back then, it looks like a lot of it was so you didn't have a lot to think about to keep you sort of like secluded. But now it's more, where there's a lot more of you and it's all youngster thing and that, it's more distraction.
Yeah.
Back then it was to keep you secluded, but now, obviously I'd say the last 40, 50 years is distraction. Before the 40, 50 year, it's to keep you secluded and that, innit? Like there's not a lot to keep you within. Like a lot of you going back in the days, you didn't even think about going on holiday. You didn't think about getting on a plane or a ferry. Or something like that, going on holiday, did you? That was like rich people sort of thing, you know. But all of a sudden, everyone's going on holiday,
Yeah.
you know.
do you remember 1987 when they had that big storm?
Yeah, that was the year after Mexico.
yeah.
That was the year after Mexico '86.
Yeah.
That happened.
Well, on that day, on the day after it all happened at night time, I went with one of my neighbours. We went for a walk because they couldn't go to work because all the trees had blown down. It's a bit of a state, and we walked down the road from where I lived, and there was this really big house and had a big garden, and I saw something that I never saw because there was a lot of wind. I mean, massive winds, and there was an apple tree in the garden, and there was all the apples were off the tree. That blew them all off, but they're all in a circle underneath it. And I kept thinking, well, how could that have been with that sort of wind? I mean, there was like 100 mile an hour winds. If the apples blew off, they'd all be somewhere else, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But all the apples
They just dropped straight down.
Dropped like that, like somebody got the tree and went on
Yeah.
the top.
Like give them a little shook like that and they've gone like this. Like, yeah, I know
but
what you
they
mean.
didn't do that. They just because I mean, I went outside. I went outside at about 3 in the morning because all the fence blew down, and I went to pick the fence up. My old chap was furious. He said, "Don't go out, boy. That's dangerous." I never realised that was dangerous, but I couldn't stand up because the wind was blowing me over. I was so shocked. But I managed to get all the fence together because I thought if the fence go, that would go down everybody's garden.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll end up buying all new fences and that. So I picked up all what I could and put them somewhere where there weren't no sort of wind near the house. And I went back in and my old chap said, "All right?" I went, yeah. I said, I've done all the things. He said, "Have you had what out there?" And I went, yeah. He said, "You're mad, you are. You could have got killed. If something off the roof had come down, you'd have been dead." I never given it. And I'll tell you what else I saw. On
All that health and safety, you don't think of it, do
It's a
you?
load of bollocks.
the house, because it had these, we call them Redland 49 tiles. The council always used them. They're sort of a standard sort of thing. But we've redone our roof, and they nail them all down because they do, don't they? They nail
Yeah.
all the things there. But where the
Well,
wind-
every certain layer, innit?
yeah, where that was blowing up this bit of the roof, the tiles were going like a piano. They were going like I was watching.
Yeah. I've seen that, you know.
And I thought, bloody hell, where come they don't all come off? Because they were
It's every other tile's overlapped, isn't it? Keeps it keeps it down, like yeah.
because they normally nail about every 5 courses.
Yeah, they do it a little bit more than that now, though.
Yeah,
I think it's every other, all 3 courses.
Yeah.
May I interject?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry.
May I interject?
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I wanted to hear something from Jeffrey. Basically, what I haven't really heard. How do you describe what is about to happen and what's happening in this world? If that makes sense.
Well, we're coming up to probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to us.
The real Big Bang, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is the Big Bang, isn't it?
Yeah, the real one.
About it. And I think we've been ready for it for a lot of years. We never ever thought that would happen like this. But it's the last, obviously, 4 years since we've watched Christian, all the truth resonated with us because there's no way that all this could have happened if he weren't telling us the truth. You know?
Listen, what Jeff's just said, right, is right. Like when I said to you all before when I first come here, you've all known subconsciously something huge, something big was going to happen. But the internet, the truth world, the psychic so-called channel world
it all.
have distorted you and kept you all at a halt. And all you needed wasn't for me to come along and go, yeah, something big's going to happen. This is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and everyone's going to take. No. You just had to hear a few things I had to say because you all knew.
Yeah.
All you especially
It
all
makes
you
sense.
ancient souls.
It makes sense.
You all
Yeah.
knew that something was coming, but something's keeping you all at a halt. And that, I would say, is the CIA, the Five Eyes, keeping you all at a halt on the internet because the internet was your only. The internet was your only sort of income of intel.
Can I just
Yeah, sorry,
Thank you.
yeah,
That's right, Can't remember what you're saying. How did this resonate with you? And why do you think the world as we know it isn't as we think?
Well, I think with ourselves, as probably Lucy is saying, we've worked all our lives, and I always thought that why do we come home from work after working 8 hours, have 3 or 4 hours at home, go to bed, get up the next morning, off you go again, and I thought there's got to be more to life than that. It's just got to be more to life than that. And because that didn't seem right, but then, like I said, when we found out about things, it made a lot of sense to me. It took us probably. I retired when I was 65, and I've now been retired 8 years. And I think when I retired, that was when I started looking at stuff. I tried to find out information because there was a lot of things happening even then, and me and Lucy used to talk about things. I encouraged Lucy when she sort of retired to go join a club, so you're a bit active, so you keep your mind active and everything else, which she did. She used to go Mondays and other days, and she liked the little ladies, some of them, not all of them. Some of them were really nasty to each other. I remember one lady there, she used to arrange this raffle, and she used to get about 50 prizes, but some of them were really good prizes. They'd be like going to this theatre, going out for a meal and all them sort of things. And when they used to come around with the raffle tickets, I used to buy, I always buy some, do you know what I mean? And I used to buy quite a few. I probably bought £20 worth at least, because I thought I'm helping the club. That's helping Lucy with her little club. Well, when it came to the prize draw, everybody was there. I won 5 or 6 prizes. Well, we got a sort of couple of prizes, a couple of good ones, and each time they pulled my name out, I said, you can put it back, please. Give somebody else a chance on that.
Excuse me.
Which I did, but I noticed that all the others were getting 5, 6 prizes, and they kept them all. They never said, "Oh, put it back."
Back to can you explain how you see the world as it is before you're ascending to 5D? If I was a 7-year-old, how would you explain it?
Well, I suppose really, when we were before all this happened, we were just living our mundane lives, and I mean, me and Lucy went on holiday.
Oh, sorry, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Describe basically like your. It's really hard to answer, but.
Can you write me a script?
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to ask you the right question in the right way.
Yeah, go on. You can ask me anything you
but
like.
I've been too vague about it. So basically, who are you? Who is Christian? Who are the parasites? Who are the white hats? Could you just tell me the sort of history in a way? Of, let's say, the last 6,000 years or whatever.
Well,
according to the to the Christian.
Like I said, when we met Christian on the channels, and we watched him closely on everything, he told us about all the parasites and the different reptilians and everything that were here, and that they'd all been taken away. That made us feel a bit better, because it made us feel like we're a bit safe now. And then when he said that it's all going to go, eventually we're all going back home. I had that sort of feeling, like that shivery feeling, like, yeah, you're right. Because of what had happened to me, I used to get feelings where I knew whether, if I was telling somebody something, I'd know that I'm right. I'd get this like a shiver at the back of myself, and I'd know. And people would say to me, "How do you know that?" And I said, "Because I know I'm right, because I feel I'm right." And so when I heard things that Christian was saying, I felt it was right, and Lucy felt the same. We both felt the same about it. And as Christian said, as it gets towards the end, it's going to be far out, and people are not really going to understand it all. And I quite agree there. I quite agree, because there's a lot of uncertainty about what's going to happen. I think if something had happened that we knew of, that would be different to everyone, because you'd be thinking, well, bloody hell, they've done that. Now we know where we are. I think we got taken in a little bit by Trump and all that, because we thought that they were the people in, but when we found out who they actually were and what they were actually about, that wasn't really pleasant to find that out. I mean, we even had a portrait on the wall of Trump.
And who is Trump? Who actually is he?
Trump's 5
Hang on,
different
hang on,
people.
no.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, who is?
Well,
Yes.
really, Trump is just a figurehead.
No, hold on. Oh, dang it.
An
Sorry,
insert.
Yeah, start again. Who is Trump?
Trump's actually a figurehead at the moment, and there's several different actors who's actually playing him, but we now know that the real Trump was taken away, and in a plane crash, or he was executed, or something. We don't really know particularly what, but we no doubt we're going to find out.
And what did they do? Tell me what the parasites did back in the day.
Well, they took us all down and dumbed us all down, so we wouldn't. Because you see, you've got to realise that we are positive, because of our heartbeat. We are a positive energy, and they're negative energy, and they can't live in our world. And if we'd have all woken up, they would have been here anyway, because they couldn't hack that. That's why they dumbed us all down. And I think that had this have happened a few thousand years ago, we'd have taken it back over again and kicked them out, like it's happened now. So it would definitely have happened.
And now, what do you think is about to happen in terms of the Great Awakening?
Well, we've come to the stage now where people are going to have to wake up. It's going to be hard for them, because my family are a bit like that. To be quite honest, I don't know whether my family are NPCs or whether they're human. I hope to think that my brothers are both human because they were kind when they were younger, but as they got more wealthier, they got just the opposite.
Sucked into the system.
Yeah. But my sister-in-laws, both my sister-in-laws, are definitely NPCs because they control the husbands. You know, I mean, my younger brother, his wife said, get the jab. And they all had a jab. They got 2 children. The boy had it, but the girl didn't. The young girl, she's about 22 now. She didn't actually have the jab. Whether she's had it, I don't really know. But my older brother, his wife, she sent me a text because we don't speak anymore, and she said, well, because they call me Pubby, and they said, well, Pubby, well done. You've had the jab. We're really happy that you've had the jab. And when I sent a thing back and said, I don't know where you got the information from, but I've never had the jab. That's when they were, oh dear, you should have had it. You should have had it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so what will happen now? Because it feels like we're moving towards something.
Well, we're going towards the ascension process. I should think we're very, very close.
Can you describe that, the process?
Well,
as you see it?
as I told Christian a little while ago when you weren't filming, last night I did get up in the night like we all do, and when I got back to bed I couldn't fall asleep. I didn't go to sleep. I sort of laid there for quite a while, and suddenly I saw in my mind, because I had my eyes shut and it was pitch black, I have to say, but I saw a white cloud, and it was like smoke, but it was going round and round, and sometimes I get these sort of things that happen, and suddenly a voice spoke to me, and I knew straight away that it was my father, and he said, excuse me, it just made me a bit emotional, but he said to me, we're both waiting for you here, you know, me and your mother, we're both waiting for you. You'll be going soon. He said you'll be with us soon. And at the time I never thought of anything. I didn't think of it, but I remembered it. So it's most of the things you don't remember. And this morning I was talking to Lucy and I told her, and when I told her, straight away I knew I was telling the truth because I started to feel like I was going to cry. You know? I mean, my parents brought me up as best they could at the time, but I was always the odd one out. I've always been the odd one out. It's just that my older brother was like, I suppose he was the favourite because he was the newborn. When I came along, I think sometimes I might have been a mistake to them because they wanted a daughter. And they never have a daughter, and so my younger brother, who was 4 years older than me, or my older brother, sorry, who was 4 years older than me, he actually ran off. And they had a hard job to find him. He walked through the fields, 4 years old he was, and they said, "You've got to come back, Johnny. You've got to come back." He went, "No, I don't want him. I don't want him. I want a sister. I don't want him." And so we were very distant from the start, you know, when I was a baby, and as I grew up, I grew up into, I don't know whether everybody really loved me, if you know what I mean, because my father, he never really showed it because he probably never was shown it himself. My mother could be very hard, you know, and she was motherly. She looked after us well, you know, she did all that. But I was always alone. I never had hardly any friends. We lived in the countryside anyway. But I had one friend, and we used to sort of knock around together when I was younger. And I remember, because at school people were having parties and things, you know, because it's birthday parties, but I never ever had one. And one day I said to my mother, you know, how come you never let me have a party? So she said, all right, I'll let you have a party. So I took my friend Paul round there, we had jam sandwiches and some jelly, and I thought that was wonderful. I thought that was wonderful.
Yeah.
We never had any presents
No, that's
or
big.
anything.
That's big, isn't it?
Yeah, and we never had any presents or anything. We just had that, and my friend had it. He caught the bus home. You know, that was it.
Can I ask you one more thing? Or Leon's still alive? Is he dying?
Yeah, he's all right, yeah.
Do you feel like you're sort of done with 3D World now? Because I know the other day you were sort of talking about, you thought about getting a...
We've been done. We've been done with the 3D world for a very long time, Liz.
Sorry, start again. So tell me.
Yeah, we've been done with that 3D world for a long time, because now that we didn't understand it at the time, but now we understand about the NPCs here. We look around here, we know that most of the people, well, we know all the people around here are all NPCs. And they wouldn't help you, they wouldn't do anything for you. In fact, they sort of hate you for sort of things. I mean, I remember a few Christmases ago, we had a letter came here, 72 Necton Road, where we live, and it was a Christmas card for someone. And Lucy said, I've got this card, I don't know who it is. Because it didn't have the name on it, it just had 72 Necton Road. So Lucy said, well, I don't know what to do with it, so I think what we'll do, we'll put it through the shredder, because we don't know who it is. So about 2 weeks later, this woman came down, who lives about 3 or 4 doors up the road there. She came round and she opened the door, she said, she never said please or thank you or anything, she said, did you have a Christmas card for me? Because my friend said they sent it in a 72 by mistake. So Lucy said, yes, I did. I did have a thingy, but we didn't know whose it was. So I put it through the shredder because obviously it's not for us. And she said, fucking good neighbours here, aren't they? And walked off.
Brilliant.
And never spoke to us ever since.
Is there anything that you would miss from the 3D world?
There isn't anything. The only thing in the 3D world that I've got is Lucy, and that would be my biggest miss. You know, if we were split up in any way.
I've got a feeling that Lucy and Jeff come here as one.
Because that's what I was going to ask. What are the
And I'll tell you why.
Let me just hang on a second.
Sorry.
I've got. What do you think? Will Lucy and Jeff be separated or together?
No, they're together for a reason. Because they're together on the other overlays. Yeah, that's why they're together here now. Like solid from a young age. Like just the picture of Lucy and Jeff when they was like 11 and 7 tells you it all. Like, and I've got a funny feeling that it's like a little bit of a representation of me and Vernie. Yeah, like just their name, Jeff's family, Italian and them, you know, and a few other countries involved there, like my mum and dad's size family, yeah. And for Vernie to be Polish on this timeline, it's just nuts. Like Vernie,
Like that, then it's a gift from the heart. So that doesn't really matter, but money is something else. So that's what she said to me. So I always did it like that, and I tried to help a lot of people. I realised I wasn't a spiritualist, and I just classed myself as a Christian, and that's what I always classed it to be. I asked myself a few times, I was getting, when I did the healing, I used to ask for it, and not only...
Leon, that's recording that one.
And so sometimes when I was doing it, the creator, I know we talked, about God being the creator, but I didn't always see...
Sorry, well, hang on a sec. What are you doing?
Oh, is that your?
Where's your microphone?
Oh, this is your one.
Oh,
Sorry.
right, yeah.
Oh, sorry, you gave me the wrong one.
No,
That's our one. Sorry, Liz.
I see you're trying to sabotage
I'm
me.
sorry, Doug.
That's the magnetic.
You will be.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just leave that on there as well.
That's mine. That's my go-to.
We got the grey
Yeah,
one.
just
And-
tag me up.
That bit, I own that.
I feel like I'm on tag.
on your ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your military decoration. Sorry, Jeff.
Yes. So
Yes.
I thought about a lot about everything, and what I actually thought what the creator was a big ball of energy, and I remember seeing a picture from the telescope. Is that Hubble telescope?
Hubble.
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 Yeah, and there was a picture of Deep in Space, which I know it's all fake, was all made up, but there was a picture on there of one of the constellations there, and it was just all red and yellows and beautiful colours. And I looked at that and I said to Lucy, I think at the time, I said, "Do you know what? I think that's where the energy is. It's all in that." And
That was
planet.
nebula, yeah. I think I know what you mean, nebula. See, that's what always done me in, right? Because they say that nebula, you know, when you see them, what they say is nebula are where stars are created. Now, I always thought when I heard that, and you see all these massive gas clusters, and they're billions of miles wide, how do they get the sun? If the suns are created there, how do they get them to solar systems? No one ever asked that, do they? All suns are created in nebula, but how do you get the sun born in a nebula and take it the other side of the universe to put it in, or wherever, 300 million miles away? Who puts it there? Because they say this is the cradle of stars, where stars are born, and a nebula, and you got loads of them.
Well, you know yourself, as soon as anyone, it don't matter what soul it is, as soon as they start talking about millions of miles away, even thousands of miles away, you knows it's bullshit. Because nothing is millions of miles away. Nothing is even thousands of miles. You'll be lucky that it's hundreds of miles away.
Thousands.
Tops. Yeah, thousands tops.
A couple of thousand.
Like when Leon first told me, yeah, I'm meant to be all clued up in that. When Leon told me that all humans thought that the sun was 91 million miles away.
93 million miles away.
We was in Pixie's kitchen, and I swear to you now, what did I say to you, Leon? I went,
you went,
what?
Fuck off.
I went, shut up.
I said, no, honestly.
He went, no, everyone here thinks that the sun's 93. I went,
one astronomical unit.
that just puts the cherry on it. Like, that's telling you.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know that.
93 million
I didn't know
miles.
anything. I didn't know that.
93 million miles would be like 8 cubes away.
Yeah. Yeah, like, there's just no way in a million years. Listen, if the sun was 90 million miles away, you wouldn't see it. You would not see it. It'd look like one of them stars up
It
there.
would look less than that.
You wouldn't see it.
If it was 100,000 miles away, you wouldn't
But it's
see it.
putting beams and all sorts in it.
But it's what they do to your mind and how you think. You know when they show you dental adverts for the new toothpaste or the new shampoo, and it's all CGI, and you think, wow, look, that's fucking amazing. But they're showing you molecular interaction on a computer screen. It ain't nothing to do with reality. It looks, oh look, it's made it all shiny.
It's just like when you go to McDonald's or Burger King or something like that, and you go, yeah, I'll have one of them, mate. It looks all lovely, you know, there's burger, no bread, all nice and green and not, tomato, lovely.
Yeah.
And then they slap something and gives you whatever at the till, and you're like, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Listen, I posted.
Is that a thing,
about
mate?
McDonald's. Talking about McDonald's today, I posted 2 videos on my Facebook off of TikTok where it's the old bill have gone into McDonald's in America, different ones. 2. I posted 2 separate videos where the staff have been caught wiping their own fecal matter on burgers because they've got their own human fecal matter on the glove. And the old bill have come in and boom, you're fucking nicked. Boom, down the station. And they're like, no, it was a joke. It was a... One geezer was getting water for people's drinks from the toilet bowl.
Fuck off.
No shit, it's on my Facebook. I posted it this afternoon. Getting water for people's drinks. He said, I was joking. It was just a gag. I told my boss it was a gag. They're like, yeah, you can explain that down the station, mate. Boom. I see another video today.
So if they're just doing that on water and stuff within the facility, what are you all going to do when they find out the actual truth behind it all?
Yeah, whoa.
Hang on a minute. Who are you going to arrest, please?
Yeah. Who are you arresting?
Who are you going into arrest then, brother?
Fucking.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe arrest yourself for letting it happen.
The funny thing is, I mean, we go up to Ravenswood, up the road here, and McDonald's is there, and it doesn't matter when you go in there or go past it, there's queues and queues round all day long. And I'm thinking, where have all these people come from? Where have they got all the money from? If they're driving around, they haven't got any. They haven't got any money, surely.
Do you remember this? Even only 30 years ago, I remember when I was growing up, when I was before my teens, right, we used to get a takeaway once every 2 or 3 months, chips, or it would never be a regular thing. My mum would always cook. We never get any, but now kids live on takeaways. It's takeaways.
Yeah, straight after school.
Always, it's easy. Everyone's so fucking lazy, but it's takeaways, isn't it? I never had takeaways. We did nothing then. I had 2 Chineses before I was 15. Twice in my life ever had a Chinese. I loved it, but it was only 3 times. Yeah, and it was fish and chips. I maybe had 10 times before I was 15 because my mum cooked. And we'd have a takeaway once in a blue moon as a treat. It wouldn't be like every night, twice a day.
Yeah, we would only have every Friday we'd have like a Twix and a packet of crisps and a bottle of Coke to share between us. Through the week, we wanted to have no sweets, no sugar, no nothing, apart from cereal, yeah? But we weren't allowed nothing until Friday night. My mum would come back from work, she used to work in QuickSave, my mum, yeah, for a little while, yeah? And she'd bring back a big packet, like, you know, the crisps with like about 6-7 packets in it, yeah? A Twix each and a bottle of Coke for us to share. That was like the boom. That was like a rave.
Yeah.
It was brilliant. You know. And then Saturday was a little bit. No, Saturday was alright because I'd wake up in the morning. I might even have a little bit. There'd be a little bit of Coca-Cola in the bottle still, and maybe one more Twix. But where I was the oldest, I'd get out early in the morning and I'd grab it and sit and watch the Smurfs. I can remember it.
Dead children.
Yeah, like all Smurf, you know, fucking like Smurfette and that. Yeah. Think, oh, that's a sort for a Smurf. You know, and it's funny, like they're like all male, all the Smurfs, and there's one female Smurf
who's hot,
who's a salt, and all these males, you know what I mean, not even like apparently not even sexually active. You know, and you got Smurfette giving it all the big one and that, walking around Smurf
my
Town.
mate fell in love with Daphne off of Scooby-Doo. But he told me this when we was in our 30s. We was in our 30s. He fell in love with Daphne. Oh, like, mate, honestly.
I remember watching
Daphne.
the Teletubbies.
Yeah.
And I used to think, what do children see in that? Because it was just like a nothing.
Rubbish.
But the funny thing was, when I was young, they used to have Captain Pugwash on.
Yeah.
And I never realised until only a lot of years later that that was actually made for adults. And it had adults' themes in it.
Yep.
That were like sexual things.
And Rainbow. Do you remember?
Rainbow.
That was full of innuendo.
Rainbow.
Full of innuendo.
Do you know what? See Rainbow. All 4 of them people, all four of them, I'm going to tell you straight now. All 4 were satanic paedophiles. All 4 of them. Even the ones playing that.
Not Zippy.
Bumble.
I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
All part of it. Don't forget. Can you remember the Tweenies?
Yeah.
You see Jake, the one what used to play Jake, that's Mr. Tumble.
Is it?
The geezer what Justin, what's his name?
Yeah.
Who plays Mr. Tumble and he puts shit in a film on TBB, yeah? That goes to show you what he really is, yeah? And not only that, every single day, morning, at 11 o'clock, from 11 to 11:30, that Mr. Tumble will do a children's show and it's all disability kids. I mean, they're fucked up. Autistic, Asperger's, you know, limbs, wheelchaired, non-verbal, and they're all fucked up. Let me just tell you all, if we're recording whatever, yeah? Let me just tell you this. That Mr. Tumble, that Justin, will sit twice a week, like he records twice a week for every day of the week, yeah? You know, that's how much I know about it,
Right.
right? He sits with all those kids and their parents, knowing fully well, because he's a parasite, he knows fully well why those kids are all fucked up, and he sits there in front of all you lot, day in, day out, with his fucked up kids, preaching and letting all you lot know and think that he cares, he loves these fucked
But
up
the
kids.
original Mr.
But
Tumble.
let me tell you,
when
he knows, the original Mr. Tumble,
Would've
you
done.
see, Justin,
He
no,
would've cared.
he knows, no,
No?
he's a proper parasite, he's a paedophile.
No. But like, okay, hang on. Let me just get this straight in my head. Was he someone from the public who?
Nah, he's a family member from a
Alright,
cult.
cool, got you. I
Yeah?
didn't.
He's
know
a family member
Got
from
you.
a cult.
Got you.
Yeah?
I didn't know that.
Listen, for someone to act how they do, right, that's ruthless. To sit there every day with disability children on TV in front of you, all right, let me tell
He was still
you.
his soul.
Let me
He's a
tell
cult member.
yeah, it's just proper.
Born into it.
Born into it.
Mental.
Yeah?
Mental.
Now, for that man to sit with those kids,
Mental.
right, and do what he does around them, like, it's all fake love. You know, when he's showing all that dedication towards them, it's all fake. Yeah? He knows why every single child he has had sat next to him on every single programme, what he's done every day, he knows why that kid's fucked up. He knows. You lot don't. He do. Yeah? And what you'll find is, over the last 7-8 years, don't forget, I've been watching CBeebies since Harry. To Ruby.
30 years.
A long time. And I've watched them leave and come. Well, the last 6, 7 years, 8 years, all the well-known ones, yeah,
All gone.
they've all gone. They've been replaced by youngsters, young
Loads of new
people.
people, yeah.
All you new young people, yeah, to make the narrative look normal.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, because some of them, they weren't too old to leave. They was in their prime.
Tumble for a start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's a list of them I can go through. Yeah, when I told you all this, when I was talking about the children, you all at the moment knows about all the world's most loved and trusted. He knows about the actors, he knows about royalty, the rich and famous, and all that sort of thing. But another thing, just this, forgetting about everything else. When they present to you children's TV, you're all going to have a fucking coronary. You'll die. Oh, even Resonating Souls, you won't be how that lot will, but you'll be speechless for, like, you know, a good few hours. You know, you won't even think about going home and all that shit at the moment. Like that, boy, you'll be going
Like,
like,
even into the
what?
brain. Yeah.
What, Mr. What, Teletubbies,
Yeah.
Tweenies, Dora the Explorer, all these things is all part of, don't forget, children is the priority of this world. It's the priority. In our world it's priority, but only in this world their priority is a little bit different than ours.
Yeah.
Well, a lot different than ours.
The opposite.
Total opposite. It's
Total.
all about children. So when it comes to children's channels, what are they going to do? Don't forget, parasites like to degrade you and mock you. So you've got all these countries with all these different TV channels for different languages, and they're all degrading and mocking you, and they're all showing you. They're showing you in your eyes. But most of the parents, last 20, 30 years, this is what they do. They get their kid, they put it in front of the TV, turn the TV on, and go, sit there, I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Yes. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
If that. Yeah.
Yeah? And all they do, look, I told you, for the last 15 years, on CCTV, on CBB, sorry, in the UK, you've had satanic paedophiles feed them their bedtime story before they go to sleep.
Yeah.
So every time you put your child to bed of a night,
It's
the
hearing
last
songs.
voice your kid heard, apart from you saying good night, was a paedophile reading a song, reading a story.
Yeah.
Yeah? Paedophiles, satanic, I mean, child
Bear
torturers,
sacrifice. Yeah.
bare sacrificial, most loved and trusted, reading a bedtime story every single night to all the kids around the world.
In every country.
In
their
every
own
country.
different one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would be surprised that Mr. Like I said, I told you, you've got a Mr. Tumble in all the countries. Yeah, and this is what you got to all start. When I does that tomorrow, you're all going to realise that
So-
you are in most layers.
I was just about to say, So in the other overlays, Mr. Tumble is always negative or something?
Yeah, nah, he's fucking
There
Mr.
ain't a
Tumble.
Mr. Tumble.
No, there ain't no good Mr. Tumbles.
Right, got
You got him. He might not be called Mr. Tumble in the other overlays.
whatever, yeah.
But he'd dress like him, act like
A children's
him.
presenter.
He might have a different accent
Yeah, yeah.
or
But
a
it's
different
that
language. But you've
fraction of a
got
soul.
a Mr. Tumble in every overlay.
Mental. And it's the same soul.
The same
Mirror.
fucking thing amplifying all the
It's
others.
mental, bruv. Honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
When we're watching
That's
TV,
why it's easy for them to keep an eye on everything. Just think, if you had all these countries spread everywhere, and these children presenters and all that would be a fucking right nightmare to keep an eye on. Nah, we'll just create overlays, we'll put the real ones in the bottom, we'll amplify them through the rest.
honestly.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Did you see how quick?
That-
4
I know.
seconds.
Yeah, honestly, but the
Yeah.
implications of that are vast. Yeah.
Yeah, but they go, yeah, but all these questions. No, I've just told you. I've just told you. Yeah, they're all the real ones there, bottom overlay, and you're amplified through the rest. Yeah, no. So if you're in your kitchen one morning in the UK having a Weetabix and milk and toast, you're probably fishing in Africa in the Thames somewhere.
What happens to, right? So what happens to those when the EMF happens? What happens to the mirror aspects to the soul? What happens?
We'll all become one essence again in our pods. It all disappear. Yeah,
With all of the memories.
all of them.
So everyone's going into healing for fucking ages.
Everyone.
basically. For ages.
Ages.
We're all going into healing.
Even us.
Yeah,
But it'd be like it will be more like it'd be a comforting healing stage.
A what?
A comforting one.
Yeah.
Most of the world and the souls of Tara, what stays in the temporary overlay, it won't be mellow. It won't be like us would be mellow. Would be like, you know, there's nothing really what can shock us, apart from it being in front of your face.
Yeah, but even so, what has happened, that is some traumatic shit, I guess.
Big.
Big time. Because you've
Big.
got other lives that you ain't even got no clue about, that are concurrent with this life, and then you've got to sandwich all that in together. And
They've used the collective consciousness from the real ones, amplified it through the overlays, and the same NPCs are built around the same ones all the way around, like a spiral, like that. Yeah? So it's the same thing. Yeah? But yes, same souls,
like a
all the
torrid,
way up.
Like another torrid of its own.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I've done is just say, look, I'll just add, for instance, right, I've got one overlay, yeah, and I need to control, but I need to make this. I need to make everyone think that this place is massive, that there's loads of countries and borders, loads of gaps in that in between. But you know, as we know, there's not. But we need to make this world think they're overpopulated. We need to make the numbers up. This is a food source.
Amplify that.
We need to amplify this like we do with the sun and the moon. How are we going to do this? Well, we're going to build, we are going to create overlays upon overlays, and we'll amplify them souls in every overlay, and we'll create the NPC world around everyone. Yeah. So what's going on in the UK is exactly what's going on in Russia,
In China.
Japan, China.
Yeah.
You know,
Same
but only
thing.
some of them countries like China, there won't be we won't be amplified in them countries. Yeah, some of them countries we're not amplified in. Yeah, it's just the main structures of the grid, of the membranes, and I would say it's like UK, Australia, America, Europe. Yeah, the main power hubs. Yeah. And all the other ones is to give you the illusion of a big place, billions of people. You know, like more places for you to go on. You know, more illusions of holidays. You know. Like
So
crazy.
Are you guys going to do video tonight?
No, in the morning because we've recorded loads, haven't we? Leon's doing it now. Look.
Yeah. I'm uploading fucking 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, little big
I'm not
one.
in it, am I? I'm not in it.
A little bit. Do you want me to block you out?
I know it's right, it's a little bit.
Can you sign this form, please?
Yeah, look.
Might be in
Can
it.
you sacrifice your firstborn?
I wouldn't have even thought of. I wouldn't have even thought of all that. You know,
What?
like forms signing and.
No, but Liz has to.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
I think it's different on Tinternet. It's the Wild West.
Yeah,
Still.
no, it's a nightmare.
We should have done it through
She's
Tinder.
got, listen,
We should have done it through Tinder.
For every scene, for every scene that someone's in, she's got to have a form filled out for it. Can you imagine us doing that?
No.
Well, I normally have an assistant producer who does all that, or a researcher that runs around behind getting all the
Really?
paper. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right.
I wouldn't normally do that. I have to think really hard to make sure
Honestly,
I get it.
when you said, I've got to go off and get mateys, I'm like, fucking hell, fuck that. Honest. Going back to the
Yeah.
shop 200 metres away to get mateys' permission.
Because say BBC bought it or Netflix
Yeah.
bought it,
No, I've got
you
you.
have
They need it to be
all the paperwork.
sue-proof. Yeah, yeah.
Because the
yeah.
lawyers are all
Netflix is all to do with BBC and that then.
It's all satanic.
It's all to Vinks.
Yeah.
Oh, I had
Right down to prawn.
Did I tell you I used to go out with Tinky Winky?
Tinky Winky.
Yeah, I was in a relationship with Tinky Winky from the Teletubbies.
Was you?
Yeah.
No way.
Wait, yes, wait.
Really?
Yeah.
Tinky Winky?
Yeah.
You went out with Tinky Winky?
I went out with Tinky Winky, or the person inside. Do you remember there was a big
Yeah.
scandal? And that was Dave. He's a stand-up comedian who used to be in a relationship. He was Tinky Winky, and what he did, he decided to like camp up the role. So he had like a handbag and was just a bit sort of camp and a bit gender neutral, you know.
Yeah,
And
a lot of them are.
BBC fined him for that, but he sued them, and he basically bought his house in Brighton on the back of what he got out of suing them, because they really tried to screw him over, you know, in terms of royalties and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he gets a nice royalty check now every year. So.
See, that's the thing as well, what you're going to find out. From even day one, right back to when Philip Schofield done Child's. Remember when Philip Schofield started in children's TV?
Yep.
They're all transgender. They're all bisexual.
What, Philip Schofield?
Or no. Some of them, back then, some of them you'll find was men. Some of them was women. Yeah, no, the man was the same as what's going on now. But what you'll find out is, right, and some of you have seen it anyways, that especially for BBC, anything with BBC, RTV, Channel 4 and that, they are all bisexual. They're all gay. They're all like whatever. They're all different things. They're not straight.
Yeah.
You can't. You're not allowed to be straight.
No, you're not meant to.
Yeah?
Can't be.
If you want to be Bella, Jake, you know, fucking Tinky Winky, whatever you want, whatever. Yeah.
I won't hear a word
You
against
can't.
him.
You cannot be normal. They won't allow it.
There's an old saying, isn't there? Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah.
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 That's very true.
Yeah. You can't be normal. They don't want you normal. It's a bad influence on what they're doing.
You see that? Gary sent me that this morning. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's Tinky Winky.
Is that the one what played him?
Yeah. He's a stand-up comedian. That's his
Oh
job.
right. Look at that on his Tinky Winky, look. No.
He's just being silly.
That's
Tinky Winky's very
The one what plays it.
That's Tinky Winky.
That's Tinky,
No,
yeah,
really?
That's my ex, yeah.
No way.
He's a lovely guy.
Wow. Oh, I believe you. I thought they were all young, very like teens.
Well, no, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? Tinky Winky?
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teletubby. That was a long
20 years ago.
I
Teletubby.
know,
It was pretty old.
Yeah. Okay.
I know it still feels contemporary, but they hired a new actor to go in because he got pregnant.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a great guy. He's a very
Wow.
funny guy.
Yeah, that children's thing's deep. Like you all know, like the children thing anyway, it's deep. Like.
You're right, Liz.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, Lucy, I forgot. Bloody, she stopped over there, Lucy. Come and sit down, Lucy.
Yeah, I will. Leon, is your computer all right?
Yeah. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's dried out now. I think the heat. There's a bit of liquid on the table still, but it's not crashed. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
So long as it don't crash. The screen dropped it the other day in the bag, and when it hit the floor,
Can I
I didn't know
have
it
a
fell off
glass
the
of
table.
orange,
But
Lucy, please? Yeah,
Scratched. I opened it to check, and it was fine. 2 days later, my mate said, "Look," he said, "there's a crack on the screen." I said, "Shut up."
Oh, you got two
I can see
fridges.
it, but I've got to get at a certain angle,
this
and you can't see it unless you get like there.
Yeah, that'd be
wow,
lovely.
there's
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
there's
it is.
two.
Thank. That's
So
right.
there's a crack that way and a crack that way, but you can't see it. So I'm not bothered.
You just help yourself.
Yeah.
Feel at home.
Can I just check your microphone?
Oh, yeah.
Is that cold?
Yeah.
Which one's cold? This
Yeah,
one?
cold one, yeah. Or the other one if you want. It's got
Oh no, that's it. It's cold. I've just looked me. I looked it watered down a tiny bit.
yeah.
It was lovely what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, things did happen
Yeah.
with the healing. Things that I didn't
Oh
understand.
yeah. That's really real, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So what happened with your faith healer?
Well, when I used to do the healing, I thought I had a guide with me, and I started talking to the guide, and I didn't get the answer that I really wanted. So what I did is I decided that I'd give that guide a miss. I thought, well, you can't be my guide because you're not really on my same wavelength. Didn't know why, of course, but I think I do now.
Yeah.
And then I started getting help from someone who always seemed to be there. And then I realised that I'm talking to my higher self, because my higher self is where the healing come from. And I realised also that a lot of people thought that they could do healing, and I always believed that everybody could do healing if they had the right mindset.